world is now a peaceful place. After the remarkable reformation of Pangaea, the cultures of man were forced to reconcile their differences. They were countless, seemingly endless revolutions and genocides. Ultimately, the world reached peace under the recognition of a grand emperor of the reformed continent of Pangaea. That emperor was Zachariah Eldridge. Zachariah was wise and insisted on the creation of a parliament to keep him in check and be the voice of the people in his ear. He then instituted a system to indoctrinate his subjects into his government. Zachariah allowed them to vote in elections for his parliament. At the age of 18, citizens all across Pangaea became eligible to vote. But prior to voting, each year these new voters are required to respond to a random line of questioning from government surveyors, whose mission is to determine their voting status, either complacent or de-aligned. No one speaks of the questions they're asked, the room they enter, nor of those who do the asking, for to do so is against the law. None know these surveyors, for they also not allowed to talk about their profession except to each other. They are known only as government officials, and so it goes. This way the world is a peaceful place. And because of this, all are willing to follow the ultimate law, the law of the greater good.
What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Alice. Alice Watts.
All right, Miss Watts, I'm just going to ask you a few questions before you can proceed to voting. Okay? Let's begin. Given the choice of being a millionaire or a comfortably middle-class citizen, which would you be?
I think I'd be the middle-class citizen.
You think? I understand this is your first time voting, Miss Watts, but you need to know how you genuinely feel and answer the questions honestly. Otherwise, this entire process would be pointless. So which would you be?
I'd be the middle-class citizen.
All right. Next question. Do you believe that we should strive to make everyone an upstanding citizen of our society?
No, I don't. Rehabilitation creates an unnecessary strain on the already functioning citizens of society.
Okay. Final question. Are you familiar with the psychological dilemma known as the trolley problem?
No, not really, sir.
All right then. Imagine you're standing on a bridge overlooking trolley tracks, and a runaway trolley is headed straight for a group of 5 track workers. There's a heavyset man standing next to you. Now you have a choice.
Okay.
You can either push the heavyset man onto the tracks to stop the trolley indefinitely, or you can run to the rail switch next to the tracks, dooming the workers if you don't get there in time. So which would you do?
I'd abstain from taking any action.
Are you avoiding the question, Miss Watts?
No, sir. I just don't believe that any innocent person should be killed for what seems to be the greater good in a small window of time.
All right, Miss Watts. Proceed to the door on your left. When you see the light, you may enter.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Nothing's more pleasing than seeing a citizen doing their job to better our society.
Get off of me! Stop! Help! 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 No! Stop! What are you doing? Get off! No! No!
Damn it! What the hell was that?
Jesus, Jim, where are you going in? Are you alright? You look like a bloody lunatic right now.
I don't know if I'm alright. I don't care right now. One of my subjects today, I sent her through the red door and she burst back in and these 3 psychos in black punched me and dragged her back out. I don't know what the hell happened to her.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go talk to the boss and tell him what I saw.
You can't do that. It's a really bad idea.
The hell I can't.
It's not safe to talk here. Follow me into the break room. We can finish this conversation in private.
Did you not hear what I just said?
Jim, I'm
I'm serious. We need to talk. Follow me.
No. It's not a good idea. The last person who went into that office to tell the boss something was given the boot. A guy basically spent his 8 years at university just to get canned. He died, Jim. Can't use up the dead.
It's not gonna happen to me, dumbass. I have the best reports in the office.
That won't matter. Please, trust me on this. It happened to me once.
You expect me to trust you? When an 18-year-old could be dead, and not to mention you know about it and did nothing.
Yes, Jim, I freaking do. Now please, keep your bloody voice down. Look, Jim, it's a rare case. No one besides you or me has ever had the pleasure of meeting Shades.
The Shades? They have a name?
Well, officially no. They don't exist to anyone else, remember? Basically, I gave them a name so I feel less mental. It really hasn't helped much.
Do nothing about these Shades?
That's me prerogative. I encourage you to have the same one. Alright, Jim, let's just see how tomorrow goes, okay? I really don't want to feel inclined to have you on my couch, mate. After you get fired, you know? My weekends actually get exciting when you ruin that. I'm really not trying to spend me dosh on feeding you, mate.
Alright, I'll see how tomorrow goes. Just stop talking. Please.
Dave 82, James Ed. I always win, bud.
I don't know how your point system works, and I don't have the energy to care right now.
That's the bud I know and love. Oh, Jim, do yourself a favour.
What?
Go home, go to sleep, get your head together. And for the love of God, will you please not do anything stupid?
Alright. Thanks, Dave.
I told you to leave this alone, Jim.
I couldn't, Dave.
That's a load of crap and you know it, mate. You know what? I'm not doing this.
Dave, wait, it's so much worse than we could have imagined.
Oh, I freaking doubt that, mate. If it's as bad as I imagined it, I have no desire to speak with the Shades again. So shove off.
Dave, wait. You've been my best friend for years. 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
You have 5 minutes. Talk fast.
Hey, are you Dave?
Yeah, what of it?
Mr. Thompson said we're graduating at the top of our class together.
You're James, right?
Yeah, I am.
Right. I'm gonna call you Jim. James is a pussy name.
Alright, cool.
How about Jimmy?
No way in hell. Only my mother calls me that one.
Say no more. Jim it is.
So Thompson wants us to start studying for our professions exam. He's positive we'll get a fancy government job out of it, but we have to ace it first.
Sure, we could study, or we could go to McCready's and share a drink and play some pool.
It's noon.
So we're already running behind.
You know how hard this test is, right?
Of course I do. There ain't a doubt in me mind we'll ace the damn thing. Worry about that stupid test later, right? Besides, Lisa will be there, and I just got a crush on you.
Really? I guess studying can wait, right?
That's the kind of mentality I like to see, Jim. Hey, you and me, we're gonna be best mates. I can feel it already. We're gonna take Pangea for all she's got.
Hey, maybe we'll work Parliament.
You catch on quick, don't you? So, about that drink.
Jim, what you found is all well and good, but I said it once and I said it again. I want nothing to do with this.
We can't just do nothing.
Maybe you can't, but I sure as hell can. I love you like a brother, but this ain't worth it.
Hey, Jim, can I talk with you for a moment?
Sure, boss. What is it?
Well, first, I just wanted to congratulate you. You were first in the company without any errors.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Second, I wanted to know how you're doing. You don't look like you got any sleep last night.
To be honest, I didn't, sir.
I know what you saw, and I appreciate that you didn't let it get in the way of your work.
Thanks, sir.
But there's a slight problem, Jim.
And what's that, sir?
Well, I was looking at your room today, and, well, no one got sent to the left. That's highly unlikely, don't you agree?
Well, sometimes you get to avoid the crazies, right?
Yes, but you see, I send everyone who seemed like they would fit the left door to you.
Well, sometimes people defy expectations, sir.
Yes, they do, Jim. Well, the board and I reviewed you in an impromptu review session.
So I should go pack my things?
No. We're promoting you. We want to reduce your stress level. Don't want to lose our most efficient worker at age 25.
Okay, I don't really know what to say.
Say thank you and get your ass to the 4th floor, room number 12.
Thank you, sir. Hello? Here for my new job assignment. Anyone here? Hello? The hell is this?
I warned you for a good reason, Jim.
Dave, what the hell is this?
You know bloody well what this is, mate.
I mean, Dave, come on, this can't be. Help me out of this.
They heard our conversations, mate. My hands are tied.
Don't do this. Please.
Just don't make this any harder than it has to be, mate.